God. Where do I even begin from? Where do I even start from? Well, you know what? First off, if you're yet to see this episode 5 of The Real Housewives of Abuja, I beg you, go ahead and watch it. This episode was chaotic. This episode, it was a lot. Guys, so many things were happening at the same time. So many, he said, she said, he said, this happened, that happened. Oh, I didn't do it. It wasn't me. It went there. I wasn't there. Guys, it was so chaotic. So much gossip, so much gist, so much tea flying around, spilling here and there. It was so chaotic. At some point, I was lost. I was confused because I don't know if it was the way this episode was edited, but so many things were just so confusing. The gist was gisting. It was plenty. But overall, the shades. Nah. If you think The Real Housewives of Lagos was insane, you need to watch The Real Housewives of Abuja. It is cuckoo. And if care is not taking, you too, you will find yourself going crazy. It is crazy. You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory, and I am the girl with the tea. The tea of this video, of course, is all the shenanigans. I mean, we're not leaving any stones unturned. It's all about all the shenanigans of the episode 5 of The Real Housewives of Abuja. Guys, okpo, it's plenty. It's a lot. So please make sure you watch to the end of this video. If you have anything to contribute, just go ahead and share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, don't forget, tomorrow is our Saturday YouTube live stream. For all of you that are lovers of Big Brother Titans, there's a lot to discuss tomorrow. So please come through, make it a date with us, all right? Now, quickly, let's proceed into the details of this video. Okay, so first things first. In as much as this particular episode was quite entertaining, I mean, very dramatic, very hilarious, very TV worthy, yeah? I kind of felt sad at the way Princess and Tutupie constantly body shamed Arafa and Comfort. I really felt bad at the way they were constantly going at their age, and I found it very appalling. I found it very disgusting, you know, distasteful, because I kept on asking myself that, is it that these young women don't know that very soon they will be Arafah and Comfort's age? Is it that they don't know that they're actually growing older and not younger? Is it that they don't understand that for every human being, you will definitely progress in age? Maybe not in body size, maybe not in IQ, but you will definitely progress in age. As long as you exist, you will definitely grow old. And then, you know, at the point where Princess kept on calling Arafah's body wrinkled body because she has given birth to twins, you know, it made me wonder that, okay, Princess, I don't get where your mindset is coming from. You are a mother as well. You have 2 kids. And you too, one way or the other, you definitely do your own surgery. You definitely will grow older. Your body too will kind of sag. It's not like your body is going to be standing like that forever. Guys, it was just very distasteful and appalling, and I did not find it funny at all. I did not find it funny at all. I just felt like that was completely amateurish of those 2 young women. I mean, it just didn't make sense. All in the name of trying to score cheap points, all in the name of trying to sound woke, all in the name of trying to sound young and fresh and exposed. You know, Princess especially thought it smart, you know, to keep coming at Comfort's age, to keep coming at Arafah's body, calling her body wrinkled, old woman, old cargo. Like, seriously, was that really necessary? I mean, I like all these women. I love all of them. I love their energy. I love what they bring to the show. But for me, that was just too extreme. It was just too extreme. I did not like it. But anyways, let's go beyond that. Let's start from the starting. Let's take it from the top. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the main carrier of the gossip, the main carrier of the gist was actually OJ Posharella. Yes, she had invited the ladies, Arafah and Comfort, to what do they call it again? Pink balling? Yeah, pink balling or pint balling? I don't know. I've never played that game before. So she invited them out for that game, and they had so much fun. But afterwards, nobody asked her. She started spilling that, oh, the other day, after they had their pool party at what's her name now, Tutupie's staycation, that Samantha and Tutupie had gone clubbing with Tutu's friends. First of all, I was really shocked at that information, because if you all recall that particular event, yeah, Samantha especially was acting like she was not really comfortable with Tutu's friends, you know, as she feels older, that kind of thing. Although she was not as expressive as Arafa, yes, she was not overly expressive about it, but she had, the way she had carried herself, guys, I actually expected or did not expect that she was going to go clubbing with those young people. But then she had gone ahead to go. And she was the one that made the statement that, oh, that Tutupie said she was no longer in the street, but apparently Tutupie was still in the street. So I'm like, okay, queen of the coast, what are you doing going out clubbing with Tutupie, whom you said is still in the streets? So that was the first, letdown for me. I was completely disappointed. But then the gist had it that they had gone clubbing, and by the time they returned, Samantha and Tutupie reeked of alcohol. Tutupie had said that she was drunk, had returned with bundles of cash, which she had started distributing to the ladies. All this gist was coming from OJ. Now, whilst OJ was talking, Comfort was busy defending Tutupie. That, listen, okay, you people should not say anything anymore about my what's that? My mentee. Yeah. Now remember, Tutupie and Comfort has this arrangement that, oh, because of how chaotic her dating life is and her social interaction skills is, that Comfort was going to mentor her on how to find and identify the right man for her instead of going after bad boys all the time. So Comfort was busy defending Tutupie. But OJ kept on talking. Arafah was just there enjoying the gist, enjoying the conversation. Now, the ladies together were kind of surprised that Samantha drank, because Samantha came into the group saying that, oh, she doesn't take alcohol. But from the witnesses there, they had said that no, that they actually perceived alcohol. Samantha had gone to her room. She did not close her door. That kind of thing. So OJ was the one that was making the gist a big deal. And then she was the one that even went ahead to say that, oh, they wanted to go and return the money back to Tutupie because they felt like she was not in her right frame of mind at that time, that she was dashing them the money. But then Princess, who had been in the room as well, had said no, that she's not going to return the money. What's her own? That they dashed her the money. She's going to keep the money. So that was the gist. Now, it came out funny when they were narrating the whole gist, but OJ was the one that was making a big deal out of it. Anyways, before the end of that scene, Comfort had extended an invitation to the ladies to come to her place for a fragrance scenting event, and they had accepted. Now, the next thing we saw was Princess and Tutupie grocery shopping, and these two people had gone on and on and on about Jaruma. Now, the part that did not really sit well with me was when Princess was calling Jaruma diabolic. I mean, these two people went ahead to say a lot of things. Tutupie said that, oh, Jaruma looks like a ghost that had just died and had returned to come and teach them sex therapy. Guys, I said those two ladies, what they were saying was sounding funny, but on the other hand, it was not really funny. The way they were insulting these ladies, that look at the way she looked, that she looked so white. And I'm like, how did Jaruma look white again? If my memory is still fresh, if my memory still serves me correct, Jaruma is dark-skinned like me. So how was Jaruma looking white? I mean, these were just throwing shades, insulting Jaruma left, right, and center. Anyways, next thing we saw, OJ Posharella was probably feeling guilty about spilling all of that tea to the rest of the ladies. Now, she had met up with Samantha in a car ride, and out of guilt, she had started confessing that, oh yes, she spilled to the ladies, but she had made it sound like she was not the one that brought the gist. She had made it sound like it was actually Comfort that brought the gist, because Comfort was there when everything was happening. The only person that was absent from that whole gathering was Arafa. Remember, Arafa was uncomfortable, with the whole party, with the whole thing, so she had left. I think she had left the next morning. So these other ladies were there when everything happened, and Comfort had witnessed everything, but according to Comfort, she had not spilled anything to Arafah, even though Arafah is a friend. But OJ was the one that had actually opened her mouth and said everything that had happened. But when OJ was talking to Samantha, She had made it look like she didn't do anything. She didn't say anything. In fact, she was shifting the blame on Comfort. But Samantha was very upset and disappointed in her because, according to Samantha, if OJ had not opened their mouth, nobody would have heard. And they would not have been making a big deal out of the whole, situation. Now, Samantha was now telling OJ that somebody had gone to go and tell Tutupie that the gist is out about she and her going out to club and, coming back drunk. And Tutupie was very, very upset. Now, it will interest you to know that all this gossip here and there was just a build-up to the actual drama. The actual drama happened in Arafah's apartment. Now, Arafah had invited Comfort and Princess to her home, just to hang out, just to chill. Now, Princess went with fire and brimstone. She went with violence. Now, she was already making a case for Tutupie that, Tutupie was not drunk, that is how Tutupie is, that's Tutupie's personality. And Comfort was saying that, well, I did not say anything to Arafah. It was actually OJ that actually said all those things. But then, Princess was not ready to listen to any reasoning from Comfort. She kept on reiterating that, whatever they had seen, that is who Tutupie is. They should not have made a big deal out of the whole thing. Now, to, pacify the whole situation, Comfort had gone ahead to invite Princess to her fragrance scenting event at her place. And I'm going to be honest with you all. That invitation card, it was just too mediocre. Effort was not put into it. It just felt like Comfort just created something out of a notebook and presented it to the ladies. I felt like, you don't rate these ladies. If you rated these ladies, at least, maybe you don't have to go all out like Tutupie or Arafah. At least something simple. And I understand that invitation card was sort of like, representing her personality. She's a simple person, keeping it simple and classy, but it wasn't really classy. But Princess had a lot to say. Princess was ranting during her confessionals that what kind of thing is this, low budget, She was just saying a whole lot. And the part that really pissed off Princess was that on the card, Arafat, or rather Comfort, had written, "Come with your ATM cards," meaning she was actually expecting the ladies to patronize her fragrance business. And that was when Princess lost it. She was going crazy, like, you are expecting us to come with our ATM cards, and then you present this low budget card, this mediocre thingy, like, no, you have to do better. You did not even impress us, that kind of thing. So Princess was really upset. But it was quite interesting as well that all the things that she was saying during her confessional, she was not saying it to Comfort's face. My God. Now, instead of Princess to quietly accept the invitation or reject it if she wanted to, she went ahead to chip in that everybody should prepare themselves, that the moment Tutupie attends that event, that she was going to blast everybody. And Comfort said, well, it's okay for her to express herself, but as long as she does it respectfully, because it wouldn't make sense for her to come and start shouting at everybody and doing whatever. Come to the party, clarify issues, find out who said what, and that's fine, And Princess was like, no, that she's going to come and talk, blah, blah, blah. And guys, the whole thing just went from 0 to 100, because 1 minute Comfort was trying to explain to Princess that, listen, I understand you defending Tutupie and saying that, she wasn't drunk, that's how she is. I mean, it's understandable because both of you have known each other for the longest time in this circle. Yes, but if I were to be a stranger, like I don't know you people from anywhere, and I saw Tutupie the way she was that night, and I heard the way she was speaking, and I heard the things she said to me, I would just completely conclude that Tutupie was drunk, So that was what Comfort was explaining. But then it seemed like Princess was not understanding where Comfort was coming from. She was just attacking, hey, Mommy Gio, it's okay, hold your own. So that got to Comfort because she felt like, no, Princess needs to learn social interaction. It's not every time you want to make a point that you try to throw shade or you try to be insulting or you try to be loud, And then she was like, okay, you know what? At this point, I'm not going to take that Mommy Gio insult from you anymore. Don't call me Mommy Gio anymore. I find it really offensive. I don't like it. It was when Comfort was saying that Princess flared up. Guys, before you knew it, both of them were attacking each other. Princess was shouting at Comfort. Comfort was also reciprocating the energy. Now, Arafah just sat down there. She was kind of confused as to what was going on, but then she did not like what was going on at the same time. And at the same time, she wanted to hear what both of them were saying. Now, it was when Arafah tried to chip in one or two things, Princess attacked her and said, hey, Just cack one place. Don't say anything. Hold your horses. Don't say anything. Guys, that was so rude. I felt like that was so rude and disrespectful because, hey, first off, this is Arafah's apartment. This is her home. She invited you. She's your hostess. So the least you could do is accord her that respect. I mean, at the end of the day, even though you people are all in the same circle, you still do not know each other like that. You're still getting to know each other. So Princess was shouting at Arafah. Before you knew it, the fight she was fighting with Comfort shifted to Arafah. Comfort was trying to separate them, but no. Princess was saying a lot. Arafah was saying a lot, and then Princess resorted to, body shaming Arafah, insulting her age, just as she was also insulting Comfort's age. She had actually initially insulted Comfort. Guys, it was a mess. Arafah was so upset that she literally told Princess to get out of her house. Now, Princess was holding her ground, that she was not going to leave. Guys, it became a very, very heated back and forth. Heated altercation between these two people. Princess was raining insults on Arafah. Arafah was doing likewise. Guys, it was messy. Comfort just sat down there. She could not do anything. She just sat down there. And I was pissed off that she could not do anything because, guys, it was just so chaotic. To the point that Arafah had to call her security guard to come and walk out Princess. And that was where Princess was insulting Arafah. That, oh, your May guard is who you are calling security guard. Come, let me teach you some lessons. And guys, it was just so messed up. It was disgraceful. And guys, at that point, I was ashamed on Princess's behalf. The fact that you go to somebody's house and the person had to call their security to come and escort you out of their place. Nah, that's a big disgrace. And the fact that Princess could not read the room and leave while she still had a little bit of her dignity left, I said, nah, I like Princess, but all of that drama was not just necessary. But for the sake of the show, it was necessary because, hey, we needed the drama at least. But I just felt like at that point in time, she completely stepped on her own dignity, on her own self-respect. Yes, because the security actually did come. And probably one of the production crew members actually did come to the house and they wanted to walk her out. And she was still being aggressive. Hey, you walk away. It was just so messy, guys. It was just so messy. I did not like it. But for me, the highlight of all of the drama was these women's confessionals. Nah, their confessionals was spot on. The way they were just throwing shade, they were just throwing drama left, right, and center during their confessionals. It was insane. It was insane. Anyways, after that day, Princess met up with Samantha at the spa, and whilst both of them were having pedicure, they were exchanging the gist, the gossip, and Princess downloaded most of what had happened in Arafah's house. And I don't know, guys, maybe it's the way they edited the show. I'll say this again. Yeah, maybe there's a lot of omission of information, but it seemed as though Princess kind of lied a bit about the event of what had happened in Arafah's house just to save face. I mean, I was laughing. I said, Princess, why didn't you mention that they had actually walked you out of the house? Why didn't you? Why didn't you? Anyways, the next thing we saw, Posharella had a meeting with Jaruma. Now, some things were quite confusing about that scene. Posharella had called Jaruma her goddaughter, her mentee, meaning she was mentoring Jaruma. And it got me kind of confused because at the lingerie party, it did not really seem like OJ had any sort of, connection with Jaruma. It got me kind of confused because they made it look like Tutupie was the one that invited Jaruma to come and teach the lady sex therapy. Tutupie even confirmed it during one of her confessionals that, she invited Jaruma for the sake of the married women. And Posharella had acted like she didn't know Jaruma. So at this particular scene now, that she was explaining that Jaruma was a mentee, I'm like, can Jaruma ever have a mentee? I don't understand. So I just had to conclude, okay, maybe they just brought on that narrative just to spice up that particular scene. But I loved that scene completely because, oh my God, Jaruma was overly dramatic. The way she described the number of followers that Tutupie has on Instagram, she was like, oh, that lady that has 8 followers. Oh my God, guys. But then I love the fact that OJ, I told her outrightly that, okay, that statement you made, that it was some kind of privilege for us to be seeing you, for you to be gracing our presence. It came off as, off. But Jaruma stood her ground. She owned it. She said, yes, I didn't lie. I mean, those ladies, they are peasants, yeah? That to see her face, No, she said that to talk to her on phone, 250,000 naira. Then to see her face, 1 million naira. That the ladies there, they were actually peasants. I say, Please, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that know Jaruma, if you can confirm that gist, I need confirmation. I want to know if Jaruma is lying, because hey, me, I don't know how Jaruma got to that status, that height in her career, that to see her or to even talk to her, you have to pay that much. Please, I need someone to educate me, because at that point in time when she was saying all of that, it was funny. I was having a good laugh, but oh my God, it sounded too good to be true. Now, in order to kind of clear the air, about all the terrible rumors and the gossips that have been flying around in the circle, Comfort had invited Tutupie to our house. Now, according to Tutupie, Comfort does not live in the township of Abuja. Comfort lives on the outskirts of Abuja. According to her, she had to drive over 8 hours, or rather travel over 8 hours to go to Comfort's house. And I was wondering, like, I've been to Abuja before, but I never knew that there were places in Abuja that you had to travel over 8 hours to. Guys, it was insane. So according to Tutupie, she was there not for a pleasant visit, but for violence. She came to confront Comfort because of the many things she had heard. So Comfort gave her the audience, told her, okay, say whatever you want to say, unbottle your mind, say whatever you want to say. And Tutupie went on and on and on about, oh, you said this, you said that. And Comfort had to clear her that, no, I did not say this or that. But whilst people were saying what they were saying, what I was expecting you to do was to own up to it, because it shouldn't have been a conversation in the first place. Yes, it shouldn't have been a big deal. Own up to your thing. And Tutupie went on and on, getting really upset about why the other ladies were making it such a big deal, why they were talking about it, that who cares if she got drunk or not, that she did not drink, she was not drunk. So Comfort asked her, okay, if you were not drunk, what were you? And the reason I felt like you were drunk was you came into the room. I opened the door for you. Both of us were sharing a room. I opened the door for you. And the first thing that came out of your mouth was, you were drunk. So it was what you said, how you behaved, that gave me that information, But anyways, both of them, they had the conversation. Tutupie, during her confessionals, was insulting Comfort, calling her an old woman, saying all manner of things, talking about she should face her life. Guys, it was just too much. It was just too much. And it was really sad because Tutupie is in her 30s, but her late 30s, I'm not really sure. But the truth is, Tutupie will soon get to Comfort's age. Comfort had revealed in Arafah's house that she was about 18 years older than Princess. Yes, meaning she could be about the same age, older than Tutupie as well. So I was wondering, like, these girls, when you insult people, old woman, grandmother, and this and that, is it that you want to die young? Is it that you want to die in your 30s? Is it that you don't want to get to the age of 50? You want to die when you get to 40? What exactly is the problem with aging beautifully, aging gracefully? I mean, guys, every time I look at Comfort, I am so happy. I get goosebumps. I ask myself, this woman is advanced in age, but she has been able to take care of her body. She's been able to take care of her mind. She's been able to take care of herself. Look at how beautiful she is. She looks so tall and beautiful and regal, like a gazelle. So what is wrong in looking beautiful like that? So guys, it was just a turn off. Yeah, Tutupie's confessionals, the way she was attacking, insulting, but all what she was doing in her confessionals, it was quite different in Comfort's house. Because Comfort, to throw in an olive branch of peace, had offered her orange juice, and she had said during her confessionals that it came at the right time. She enjoyed it. And then Comfort had actually gone all out to prepare food for her, prepare other delicacies for her. And she was eating the food, and during her confessionals, she was still complaining that there was no way in this world that someone as bitter as Comfort can cook this well. Hey, God. I said, nah, at this point, it is Tutupie that is very, very bitter. Very bitter. There's no two ways about it. And you see all what she said in the last episode about, our abusive relationship being the reason for her meanness. Nah, I said, no, Tutupie has an attitude problem. She has issues with social interaction, even with interpersonal relationships. She has issues with all of that. I don't think it is that abusive relationship that turned her or molded her into the way she is now. There's a problem somewhere, or that's just who she is, period. And then the part that really pissed me off the most was that whilst they were eating, Comfort had suggested to Tutupie that, okay, fine, come to my house the next day or another day. I'm officially inviting you for my fragrance scenting event, and then you can also use that opportunity to confront everybody, and then we can resolve the issue once and for all, which is a great idea. Instead of the awkwardness to exist in the circle, come around, let's resolve this issue once and for all. Guys, Tutupie agreed though. She said right there and then that, that it would be very good for her, particularly because she does not like the way things have turned out. But during her confessionals, oh my goodness, she went on and on, insulting, bad-mouthing to Comfort Home. She called Comfort Home this shit. She said, this shit smells like a hospital. That even the fragrances, now she wants her to come all the way 8 hours drive again to come and buy these fragrances that even makes this place smell like a hospital. I'm like, come on. Why are you so bitter? Why are you so angry? Guys, Tutupie was sounding like an angry child. She was sounding like a child that has been deprived of so much love and attention, and she just wants to be spitting out venom, spitting out vile things. She sounded so angry and hateful, and it was a lot. It was a lot. And listen, let me tell you guys, see, these people's reunion, it will be chaotic. It will be chaotic because I'm sure that by the time Comfort hears all these nasty things that are being said about her, especially from Tutupie, she's not gonna be cool. She's not gonna be cool with it. She's gonna explode because it was just very, very hateful. And then Comfort had gone ahead to invite Tutu to playing golf the next day. She said she had also invited Arafa, that Tutupie should also come along, so that they can all have a conversation and just be at peace. Now, what Tutupie did was that she went ahead to invite Princess as well. Princess, on the other hand, had gone to carry a mopo, like a paid security personnel, to go with them. According to Princess, she wants to show Arafah what a security person truly looks like, because she's about that life, but Arafah is not about that life. Guys, that was where the episode ended. Already they've shown us snippets of episode 6, and episode 6 was not looking funny at all because it turned out to be very, very crazy and chaotic as well. So in the meantime, I would love to know your thoughts about this particular episode. In the comment section below. Please go ahead and share your thoughts with me about Princess and Tutupie's attitude, especially towards the older ladies. That's Comfort and Arafa. And also, what you guys think about OJ Posharella? I think she's two-faced. I think she's two-faced. I think she enjoys two-timing. I think she's actually a very, very crazy instigator. Because all the drama on this episode emanated from her mouth. She birthed all the drama. She birthed all the gossip, all the rumors. And then she started trying to act like, she didn't do anything, like she was naive, like everything just happened so fast. So I would love to know your thoughts as well. And I'll see you guys on another episode of The Real Housewives of Abuja. Thanks for watching and have an amazing day. Bye.